What's up, guys? Welcome back to another New Age DFS UCL preview. Hope you guys crushed in the Premier League. It was interesting, better Sunday than Saturday for some. But now we get second legs, our favorite. Just when first legs couldn't be more tilty, you get the second legs, which are even more tilty, especially in the goalkeeper position. So Bayern are minus 400 favorites. Home to Villarreal, who just shut them out. Crazy, right? You never thought you'd see that day when you stack Bayern and they get zero. Maybe, what do they have? One shot on goal, maybe two. It's kind of pathetic. But this is the lineup. Kimmich will take everything, no question. And then Villarreal, Parejo, if he got bailed out last time. We'll see if he can do it again.
It happens every time. Every time.
He can't in this matchup. He physically can't. I refuse. And then Real Madrid, Chelsea. Real Madrid are favorites in the game, which is interesting since they're up 2.
I mean, I think you might
145.
want to do your math on your odds again, buddy. Real Madrid are favorites.
Yeah, that's what I said. Real Madrid are favorites.
Oh, I think it's
That's
Chelsea.
weird.
My bad.
Well, that makes no sense that they're favorites. Chelsea need to win the game by
And
2.
Chelsea just beat them. Real Madrid just beat them, though. Comfortably.
Chelsea coming off a statement win. We'll see. If this is the team, it will be Cruz everything. I didn't play him last time. He got an okay amount of points. Wasn't necessary. I don't know if we play him tomorrow with just Bayern needing to win, but
Chelsea needing to win.
he'll take.
I get you.
Chelsea also do need to win. If this is the team, so we were talking before how we saw Alonso have monopoly when it was just him and Mount. But for this team, Ziyech will have something. That is probably the only guarantee.
You say that now. I don't even think that's a guarantee.
I think it's a guarantee. I think it will be Ziyech and Mount. You don't. You think it's going to be Alonso or something?
I think it'll. I don't know what it'll be. I just am saying that. You just don't know with them ever.
The safest pieces are Ziyech, James, Alonso. People will probably just flock to Alonso maybe because he's cheaper and seeing that he had monopoly last game. Just because, and he got bailed out with a goal. That wasn't tilting either. But, yeah, we'll see. Let's get into the prices. This guy's been killing us, Benzema. Killing us in either one way or another. What are you doing with him? GPP only or what?
I mean, I can't say it's GPP only now. I mean, he's just been too good. Even though he didn't score on the weekend when I played him, he still had 9 floor points, which is still good. Like, he's definitely in play. Like, he's just been really insane.
Coming off back-to-back hat tricks, it seems sustainable, right? You got gifted, I believe it was 1, if not 2 goals. Chelsea have to win. They're going to come out all out blazing. I just don't see how you can play him in an optimal build.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, realistically, I'm going to go back to stacking Bayern again and hope that their second leg this game is like their second leg against Cologne.
I don't think it will be, but I think they'll still get points. I said I was questioning whether Lewandowski was just a plug and play last time. I questioned he got 6. I'm sure people are just going to plug and play him again because we saw what happened in the second leg against Salzburg where he had 50, he had 51, right? I don't know. He's been, you could argue Benzema's a better play and that he's priced like it. So,
but I know. I don't think you can argue Benzema's a better play. Bayern are negative 400 or minus 400 favorites. Real Madrid are plus 150 for 1.
So next we got Coman. I'll always play Coman. He's just so safe.
He's too. I don't know. He's a lot more expensive now than he was then. Like he's 500 cheaper than Lewandowski, which seems crazy.
Yeah, but he's still my favorite out of him, Sane, right?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Sane guy.
He's been pathetic. He's been horrible. He's just hard to put into words. He needs a goal contribution, really. Coman really doesn't need one. Sane does for sure.
Depends. Coleman's expensive enough that you kind of need one. You're not going to take a 10 for 10K.
Yeah. Havertz, GPP, I don't think you play him in cash as much as they do need a goal, and he's probably the guy to score if they do.
Yeah.
Vinny, we saw, people will always play Vinny. He got his assist. Maybe you take a 12,
I think he's a good play.
but
7,900 is not expensive either.
I think you play Muller over him. 7,500. I think he's probably your second forward in. Just
Oof.
as much
I
as
don't know.
he's reliant on like key passes and shots and goal
He's goal
contributions.
reliant. He's goal reliant.
He is, but he's also cheap. You're getting a $7,500 forward on a -400 slate when the other game's a pick 'em.
Yeah, it's tough. Vinny's got the higher floor though. That's no question about that.
Oh yeah, I'm not denying that at all. You just have to hope Muller doesn't get subbed early or freaking Abry or something. Pulisic, we'll see if he plays. Don't know if he will. Danjuma, Moreno, they're both supposed to play. If you want to do them in a Villarreal GPP stack, sure. Werner, we saw have the best game of his life, and he still could have had 5 more goals, even with the 2 that he had. So if he looked good, like I don't know why he wouldn't start, but we'll see. Keep going down here. It's ugly. None of these guys are even going to play. So I think the decision is Lewandowski. Do you go Bayern piece, or do you go like Havertz or Vinny or Muller? Something like that.
Or Benzema even.
Oh. Mid. So the first guy we said last week, plug and play Kimmich, don't get cute, 22 floor. I think you just do the same here for cash. And then you got to make your decision. Are you paying? Because if you're paying up for 2 forwards, then you're going to have to probably make a decision at mid. Ziyech.
It's so tough deciding on someone. Like they're chasing so hard, but they could just lose 3-0 just on the counterattack.
Right. Benzema could score, and then the wind are out of their sails, and they're not going to, then they're defeated, and it's whatever, right?
Or maybe Chelsea get one early. Suddenly they feel like they're back in it.
And then they go insane DFS-wise.
It's just the trouble with second leg strikes.
It's more game theory, as people would say. So Ziyech is in play. You're hoping that you somehow don't see Mount or something, or you don't see Alonso. You need like there's gonna be one of these days in championship where you get that perfect lineup where you can just plug and play one of these guys. Kimmich we talked about. Lock. Mount he's interesting, right? You don't see you see like Werner or Pulisic in there. You're probably playing Mount. Like if you don't see Ziyech, you're playing Mount.
It's so if Alonso just had a monopoly over him. You gotta at least have, like factor in recent history.
They score off Mount corners.
They haven't in a while, though. That's why he hasn't been taking.
But they just randomly swap anyways, just because Tuchel worries about that instead of his defense. So it is tough though. It makes you ask. This is where you get bailed out GPP. You just put them all in a different.
Like if Mount does not take. If Mount does not take, he's not going to have a game like he had against Southampton. It's like 2 goals and that's an assist. Like it's just not going to happen against Real Madrid.
So we're banking on just 2 goals and assist.
You're not going to get that though. And if he doesn't take, like he's just dead in the water.
Parejo, next guy. We'll see if Gnabry plays. He really burned all of us last week with his.
He's not. I doubt he does, and I will not be playing him, even if he does.
If he's in, he's. Better play than Mount, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay up at your 2 forward slots and then go Ziyech, if Ziyech is in, then you're probably not going to even be able to go Mount or Gnabry.
Yeah. Midfield, so we keep going Parejo. We're just Parejo haters. Pass Cruz. Everyone always plays Cruz. I don't see how you can play him. He's 5,600, yes, but like,
what did he get to last game?
I think it was about an 8.
Yeah, he's still gonna get there, like as an 8 for 5K, even like with 1 corner, he'll still get some tackles, some fouls, drawn some key passes, and still just find a way.
They won 3-1. He only had 8 though. You would think winning 3-1, he had 15.
Yeah.
Modric always in these big games. He's always interesting. Goretzka, I don't mind Goretzka.
No,
to be honest.
that's actually
that's a good price. 4,900. Yes, the logs aren't gonna be jaw dropping, but
they're pretty good for a 5K guy though.
For sure, I'll take 10, right?
Well,
And he has upside. He scores a goal, and you're absolutely chilling. Well, Chelsea, he he got there in the first leg, right? I don't know if he does it again. Loftus Cheek, if he were to somehow play
He ate the right
Conte,
wing back against
he was
Southampton.
good. And you know what? He was probably the reason why they won. But there's no way he's playing over James. Casemiro, we always see him, but you're starting off with -2 off the bat with him. Kovacic, maybe. I'll play Kovacic 3,500. Were you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd rather go Casemiro just for some dumb tackles or Valverde's.
Yeah, Valverde's there. People went him last slate. I'm never a Valverde guy, though. He just bores me. Doesn't
I mean,
do
he's just
anything.
there to fill out the build.
Yeah. Maybe if you see Chuck Waze, 3,100, throw him in. But yeah, you're probably playing, honestly, Goretzka's my favorite out of these cheap
Yes,
guys.
for sure.
Defender, Chelsea guys, Bayern guys. Which ones are you mixing and matching? One or the other?
Give me Fonzie if he's in. Give me Fonzie or Pavard.
Make sure Pavard's playing right back, of course.
Yes.
So you like them over Alonso and James?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much uncertainty around Chelsea sets, and James is. I think I'm gonna need that 1K that James costs over and Alfonso Davies.
Man, so if you see a lot, it's just lineup dependent, right? With all of these guys, like there could be a lineup where it's like Pulisic, Werner, Havertz, Saul, and then it's James at right wing back, and boom, he's on sets.
That's a very specific scenario.
It's just one to put out there. Alonso always can. He didn't play in the first leg. I don't see why he doesn't play here.
He's gonna be chalky, Alonso, like for sure.
Kilt chalky, that is. I mean, but you're playing at least one, if not two, of the James, Alonso, Davies, Pavard.
Yes, I think almost two for sure.
We'll see if Omar Richards starts. I don't think he will, but 4K, maybe. Upamecano seems to be the king of BS points at center back.
He's a good. I like picking him. He's a good pick. He just gets dumb points. I mean, like he always feels like he's got some goal potential.
Yeah, and Lucas Hernandez down here also. Maybe he plays left back.
He had a lot of points last game. I know. Like I saw him up there. Like what? How does he have 10 points from center back? Yeah.
So these are the guys like you play them just to play them. Keep going down here. We see if my boy Foyth is in. He did his job last game. Christensen, like all these guys are punts, and you're just hoping for a 7 with a clean sheet or something. Goalkeeper, our favorite. It's even more of a mess than usual. Man, what on earth are you going to do here?
Courtois or Neuer. I said it last game. And I'll still continue. I think those are the best two plays. Neuer for the clean sheet. I know they didn't get it last game, but I feel like it's a lot more likely now that they're down and chasing. And then Courtois for save action. He should get even more than last game, and he had a lot already.
Should, but we did see Rulli go insane. Not insane, but clean sheet.
I think he had the same.
Job. Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna face action.
He's not bad either. I kind of overlooked him.
We did see that, though, when Bayern played, and Salzburg are not Villarreal by any stretch, but we saw Cone end up on like -8 from that second leg. I don't think that's going to happen because Bayern still are struggling. Their win on the weekend was a PK. They only won 1-0.
Yeah, that is true.
So, maybe I think my favorite, though, are honestly, as crazy as it sounds, I think it's Mendy.
I think you are crazy. He's burned you too many times.
He treated me. He was the only guy who didn't burn me on Saturday.
Yeah, I still think that there's just no need.
Maybe there is a need. Maybe you're trying to fit all these studs and you have to punt. You'd rather go Rulli?
Mendy's ceiling's going to be 10, and more likely than not, he's going to give up a goal since Chelsea's going to be pushing so hard.
So you're going just the two expensive guys.
Or Rulli. I can't get on the Rulli train.
All right. So it's a tricky slate, as we discovered as we kept on going. A lot of decisions. Lineups are important. Make sure to check those out. We'll give you guys all the tips and tricks and set pieces and all that in our Discord, in the description, in our Patreon. MLB every day. We're crushing that. PGA, we're going to keep on going. Soccer every single slate. Follow our socials, like and sub. Special video tomorrow. We'll see you all later. Peace.
Peace.